Ebb and flow. Breathe in external maps. Exhale. Objective pathways. Mind trace map. Internalized lines. Structure, connection, and vision. Mixed in van life history, science, psychology, and anything else of interest. Flow into the hidden highways. Hidden highways. Hidden highways. Hidden highways.
At Hidden Highways, we're into having fun and being lighthearted and goofy, but I'm also into using my brain and trying to apply deeper concepts to van life than just like a typical channel. So if you stick around and watch this whole thing, you might learn something that you might like, something new. And so what I'm going to do is I got this little animation, which I think is good eye candy too. And first I'm just going to let you guys watch it. And it's just basically about, you just watch it and see what's the message that I'm trying to get across and what can you say for it. And then after we watch this short video, then I'm going to go back and look at it and do a commentary of it, explain exactly what I mean by it. Okay, so the first part of this is just self-explanatory. Obviously, he's just coming into the new area, right? This van, you can get like, and then all of a sudden you have that song, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Those are supposed to be eyes, kind of like light cones going out. Okay, so he feels like, wow, they're just like watching me everywhere. So what can I do? Okay, so first he's going to go ahead and regroup, chill in the shadows, because that's where a van person usually will be sleeping when they're stealth camping. And then I have like this grid coming, scan your surroundings. So it's sort of like you're scanning your mind, and also you're kind of like looking at a map or maybe mapping it in your mind, because basically what a map does is it basically just allows you to have an abstract image that you can see relations, but also it kind of makes the world not seem as this abstract image, not as scary as now. Now what he's doing is he's analyzing their movements using his knowledge of music, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he notices at the 1, it's like that he notices they actually disappear. Maybe you couldn't really see that, but let's just say in theory, you could draw these lines and see the extent of how far these things go by doing like 1, because that's one way that we impose patterns upon the world is through music, so it's 1 and 2 and then he just sees that, then he's like, then he draws like the circle here. So because he has this grid system, he's able to use some equation of the circle. Now I'm not saying this is realistic or anything, but this is just a way of illustrating this. And then he says, you can see that's like the space where they don't go in between the circles. And he's got a big idea. And then, hey, look, like find a path of least resistance. So that's kind of like the idea that, you can't always do it, but through your knowledge and through mapping and stuff, you can kind of find a path of least resistance. And maybe it might just be a path where you feel better, because a lot of times things aren't really as dangerous as you think anyway. But, but they can be, obviously. And then he finds this. He's like, all right, he's going on this path of least resistance. And then he's going to go like, in a second, it's going to say, ride the hidden highways, so just kind of like my little like fun little grandiose thing. So that's what it's about. So subscribe if you want to ride the hidden highways, because I'm going to have a lot more like stuff, which from my twisted mind, I guess, or weird mind, but with a lot of knowledge, it's going to, I have a lot of stuff planned, but you'll see it in the short future, a lot of stuff planned, and, a lot of practical stuff too. But anyway, so that was the video. Thank you.